Videos where you talk are better, aren't they? But I don't have a lot to say. I actually sort of resent taking my earbuds off to record too, because I normally listen to podcasts. And I'm a podcast junkie. And I've been thinking about getting a personalised number plate to reflect my podcast proclivities. And the podcast number plate is well, I won't tell you because you might go and book it for me and then I won't get it. Well, all I'm trying to do is convey a message, and put the sheet metal worker. Okay, so here is my rough picture for the sheet metal worker. I don't care if they're bent or radiused. And that'll sit there like that. Change of plans. It's getting late in the day, so I'm not going to play around with brake fluid. I couldn't be bothered. I'm going to do something more Meccano, and that is take off this thing, which is here, off the other bike. Because this is off the good bike, the bike that's in bits, but it looks like that bit's been welded up and that bit's been welded up and the other one hasn't. So for aesthetic reasons I'm going to pinch the one off the other bike. Mudguard on this is a bit dinged up, so I would have liked to have used this because I'm going to pinch the tank and the side covers off the other bike, and they're blue as well, and it would have been nice to have an intact mudguard, but I'm going to use the other mudguard and paint it black. There's the same joints right there, and no big blobs of weld on them. So I'll clean it up and put it on. Bolt bucket. Next thing I'm going to get ready to do is to clean up the engine, because as you see I'm getting close to putting the engine in, and then everything else goes around that but before I put the engine in, I want to clean it up a little bit, make it look nice, and I could do it mechanically, I guess, but there's lots of fins and little crevices and whatnot on it. So instead of doing that, I'm going to experiment with using a soda blaster, and I've got a cheap soda blaster which I bought for second hand off someone for 80 bucks. I've used it before and it worked great for certain stuff, and made a mess everywhere with all the soda, but I haven't used it for probably 5 years, and I've been moved around the shed in my tidying frenzy about 25 times, and in my tidying frenzy state, I've managed to damage so it's got no more thing on the top, and also the thing on the bottom is floating around inside there and has a thing that's supposed to screw on that's got lost somewhere. So today I went and bought a new air regulator from Repco. So I'm going to install that on my soda blaster and see how that goes. Decided not to take my little template thing to the sheet metal worker. I'm just going to attempt to build one at home. I'm actually going to go and pick up a little bit of flat plate, and it's not that complicated. I'm just going to have a crack at it myself. So we'll see how that goes. And for the rest of the day, because it is a Friday and I'm not working much on a Friday because I've got afternoon beers to prepare for, I'm just going to give that, I've sanded that back, the mudguard, and excuse me, just going to hang it on the tree outside and give it a quick coat of paint with, was in Bunnings this morning and I picked up some paint, so we'll do that. So which way does it have to bend? Bend that way. Okay, so I'm happy with that. That's, you know, for a home job. I've got to bend this along that line there, and I'm not quite sure how to do it because it doesn't fit in there all the way. So I'm going to have to rig something up. I'm not quite sure what yet, but I'm going to have a coffee and think about it. That bit will go there. That bit will go there. And the speedo or whatnot will mount up there. So why don't I get it all together, mount the speedo on. Well, speedo I can't mount because it's been painted. But I'm going to fiddle with it.